Hey guys, I got a lot of DMs and comments for this bag tutorial, and you already know I had to deliver. This is one of the cutest crochet bag I've made this season. It's super beginner friendly, works up fast, and you will have lots of people stopping to ask you, where did you buy that? Trust me. So in today's video, I'm showing you a step-by-step process on how I made this adorable beach bag, square bag, anyone, using blanket yarn and simple stitches. Really, there's no stress and no confusion, straight to the point. Let's get to it. Make a slip knot. This is how I make mine. Just follow through, you'd get it. Make a chain of 13 plus 1, that's 14 chains. Try not to make your stitches too tight or too loose, just control your tension. After your 13 chains, you skip the first chain space and move to the second chain space and make 1/2 double crochet. Please don't forget to mark that stitch. Then make 2 more half double crochets in the same chain space. Now you're going to make 1/2 double crochet in each chain space to the end. Note, you are working into the first loop, not into the 2 loops, because you are still going to work on the other side. That was why you had to work your chains not too loose or not too tight, so you can go in there without it being too loose, and then your bag starts having hole. Yeah, we don't want that. Now on the last chain space, make 3 half double crochets in that same space. So turning over to the side, make 1/2 double crochet in that stitch I pointed to. No, don't listen to me. Make 1/2 double crochet in that stitch and in each stitch around. Don't miss it because it's quite hard to miss. You can just count your stitches as you go. There must be 13 half double crochets in total. I would see you at the end of this row. I'm at my second to the last stitch, and I'm going to make 1/2 double crochet in the 12th stitch, and then on the 13th stitch, yeah, that's why you should count your stitches, because it looks like a big hole, but you have to work in there. So work 3 half double crochets into that space. So that's the final stitch for this round. Count your work and make sure you have 32 half double crochets around. Then take out your stitch marker and place a slip stitch in that stitch. Now this is the end of row 1. Make sure you worked over the tail of your foundation chain and then just push the wrong side inside, or either ways you can still turn that out later. For row 2, chain 1. This row is going to be different. You're going to make 1 single crochet into the same stitch as the slip stitch. Please don't forget to mark your stitch back. Single crochets into the next stitch, and for this row you are going to make 1 single crochet into every stitch around till you get to the stitch marker. Don't get mixed up now. This is the last stitch. Please count your stitches, and there's a stitch there's something that looks like a stitch after this one. Don't enter it. If you enter it, you're going to be adding more increases. Yeah, that one. So slip stitch into the first single crochet. This is the ending of row 2. For row 3, chain 1 and make 1 half double crochet in that same chain space. Make 1 half double crochet into every stitch till you get to the end of this row. Make sure your tension is not too tight, because if this yarn should just peep, it's gonna cause serious heartbreak. So take your time. From this point on, you are going to be alternating between half double crochet and single crochet. This is row 3, so row 4 is going to be single crochet and row 5 is going to be half double crochet. So I'm going to meet you back on the 6th row. So this is how your bag should be looking already. If your bag isn't looking like this, I don't know, make sure you check the video again. And at this point, if you've not already subscribed or liked this video, please do that. This is the final round for this bag, row 7. Count your stitches and make sure everything is intact. Remember not to add another stitch when you get to the last. There's a tricky stitch there after the last stitch. Don't enter it, otherwise your bag is not going to be square like this. So make a slip stitch, cut and fasten off your yarn. This is basically the length of the bag, trying to figure out how short or how long I want the length to be. Moving on to the last part of making this bag, the handles. Into the half double crochet stitch just before the slip stitch, you are going to make a chain of 1. Now you're going to single crochet 2 stitches together. So into the space where the chain 1 is coming out of, you're going to make an incomplete single crochet, and into the chain space after the slip stitch, you are making another incomplete single crochet and then crocheting it together. Then make 4 single crochets into each stitch. And in the last 2 stitches, you are going to make 2 single crochets together. You should have a total of 6 stitches. Make a slip stitch into the first single crochet and then chain 1. Make 1 single crochet into the next 6 stitches. After this row, do it for 1 more row. Working on the other side of the handle, you're going to count 8 stitches away from the previous handle and then make a chain 1 and repeat the same thing we did on the other side to this side. For this part, we are just going to continue this row till we get to row 13. Yes, row 13. I ended up making 15 rows of this, but you can decide to adjust the length based on your preference. After you cut and fasten off, this is the part where we get to sew. You can just adjust the handle, making sure everything is straight. Facing both ends to each other, sew through the first single crochet and then sew back on the other handle, the same first single crochet on that one, and then repeat all through round till you are done sewing. Don't make it too tight so that the tension will not, like, it won't make that area wonky. It's going to be smooth, so don't make it too tight. You're going to continue doing this all round. Make sure not to miss any stitch, okay? There's going to be a stitch that looks hidden. Please make sure you go into it so we don't have holes. And then when you're done, just weave through into the handles to hide your stitches so it remains really intact. Now for the fun part. We're making the bows. With your 6 mm hook, make a slip knot. You are going to chain 25, or basically just any chain that you would want. If you want it longer, if you want it shorter, but this is what I want. 25 chains is okay for me. Note that whatever chain that you're making, always add one extra chain. So now you are just basically making one single crochet into every chain. So you get to the end of the chain, no increases, just one single crochet in each chain. This is how your work should be looking. As you can see, I worked on one loop. I didn't work on the 2 loops. It gives it a different look when you work on only one loop for this design that we're doing. When you're done, chain 1 and cut and fasten off. Don't forget to weave in your ends nicely. Make another chain following the same exact theme that you did for the other one. I'm going to show you how to tie the bow now. You're going to turn your work to the wrong side and just follow through with what I'm doing in the video. It's the step-by-step process on how I did it. Yeah, so when you make your bow, we'll meet at the end of the bag. Make him. Just tie a few knots just to secure it really well. At this point, you can decide to leave out to sew through on the bag, or you can just use a glue gun. We are done with this bag. Yay! Finally. Now you can make your very own crochet square bag, beach bag. Yeah. I will be dropping cute tutorials like this every week. Thanks for watching.